all the homeless and gang things that are collected. This random thing, I was watching The Lab the other night, and him and Chris McDonough were talking about, the blood on the porch as well as a few other things. But so I'm staring at that pattern that we've talked about. Is it a tire print? Is it a shoe print? Is it a cane print? Is it, like all of the things, a cuff from the sleeve? And they were talking about something. I was on a rant about how long it takes for that blood to dry. So whenever the blood happened, it had to be within like 45 minutes. They say to an hour, but I feel like in Arizona it's probably drier heat, so it would be the 45-minute end of that. And all of a sudden I'm staring at the pattern, and I don't know, Mystic, if you can put this up, but I'm like, is that a Templar cross?
Well,
I'm like, that's just weird. I mean, and I know it's like 0.0001% chance that someone came there and then thinks that they're representing the Knights of the Templar and stamping their like trademark in her porch. But I was like, what the?
well,
And then so, right? And then hilariously enough, I Googled about like the Knights of the Templar in Arizona, and they actually do have a thing. They are there. Here it is.
They have a chapter there?
Yeah, well, they're the Grand Commandery of Knights Templar of Arizona and the Priory of the Light. So like just right, I just like it's
That's
on. I
interesting.
know that, right, like that I'm on the absurd level of out there when I'm throwing that out there, but I couldn't unsee it once I saw it. So I was like,
Wow.
might as well mention it. Things to make you say, what? Either in a good way or a bad way. It's still, what?
Well, I mean, don't discount. This is what investigators do. They look, they process their thoughts based on what they're seeing. They don't discount anything. Again, like you said, it could be nothing, but it is very interesting that there is a Templar located there.
Right, and I have here too, where are you?
And has anyone actually looked at that shape yet and said anything other than, "Oh, that looks like a partial print"?
I don't think so. Like, of something, I know Sleuth has done some looking into, in a sense of shoe prints he tried to make in the back of his shoe, the middle of his shoe, the front of his shoe, and he had no luck matching it at all. I believe other people have tried to like put tires through it, if not Sleuth as well. Monk's talked about tires. Daphne's talked about different tires. I think Clutch and Pearls has too. Like lots of people are trying to put different things, but I was just like, that as soon as I saw it, I was like, no way. And then I googled the crosses, and that because they have the three different crosses, and I don't know, Hyder's you. I think it was you that knew a little bit more about some of them or one of them, but I was just like, whoa, that really matches that rounded one.
Yes. So some of the information that you had found goes way back, into where this group protected Christians. But if we fast forward to the Masonic Knights of Templar, I think we kind of cross into the Knights and the Freemasons.
Right. Okay.
And I don't think that this is a stretch. I think your research is relevant because it could narrow down. If you know what I mean, it could narrow down.
Right. I mean, it's a
it can narrow
possibility,
down
right?
somebody because not everyone belongs
And
to
there was
these
that
groups.
pinky ring theory in the beginning, right? Everybody saw a ring in the gloves. Or not everybody, but there was a good percentage of people talking about the ring, and Masons do wear the pinky ring. So is that a thing?
Ooh.
Right.
I don't have a picture of the glove hand, but it was a thing back, if everyone remembers. Bye, Karen. Have a good night. That there was mention of a ring. Was he wearing a ring? A lot of people thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see if I have a picture of that. That's really interesting, though.
It is very, very interesting.
I have so many. Who else's phone is just so full of
So full.
screenshots?
Me.
Right? And then my Google Photos constantly tells me that I need to delete them, and I'm like, I never told you to back them up.
All right, so yeah, right. I think I have a picture that kind of shows it. I'm gonna try to get that on my. And then I see you have something else backstage. I'll grab that in just a second. But
Yeah, whenever we do the picture first, yeah. If we can see a ring, right?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm looking at the picture on my phone. Try to bring it to. Yeah, that looks like a ring to me. Okay, so let's go over here. I mean, I don't know how big this is going to be. Okay. Is there a way to blow this up or? So in this bottom left.
Yeah, that was the one I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, the bottom left, that really does look like a pinky ring.
Yeah, like in the other one where he's cupping it, there's lots of like folds and wrinkles, and
yeah,
definitely some are bigger than others, but in that bottom left one, for sure, it looks like there's like a significant ring.
I don't know how to bring my cursor on where everybody can see my cursor, but yeah.
Everyone picture a cursor. Picture it going to the pinky finger. Picture it where a ring would go. And then do you see those lines?
And these are original photos. These haven't been touched yet. I got these
direct from Cash?
No, it was I can't remember what news. It was one of the news channels, but it was on the day that they released these images. There wasn't any time to really mess with them yet. And it's
right.
like I put them from there. But you know, if you look on,
go ahead.
If you look at the top right and the bottom right, look how loose the gloves are on the one hand. Like they look so loose and baggy. Especially that bottom right picture.
That's true, eh? I mean, I know I would love to get Sleuth or Mab on our show, or maybe when Mab goes live, I will just call into his, because I think he has a Nest camera too. There are a few experiments I feel like need to be done. Like one is the blinking of the eye, and two is let's make these hand motions and see what a normal hand like looks like in gloves. And I'm pretty sure Mab has gotten almost everything to do with this outfit, you know, like the bite light. So he might possibly have gloves too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, his hand looks like
that
a
did
talon.
look like a ring. You couldn't make out a ring, Timothy? It looked like a ring to me. It looked like there was something sharp, a point. other
Like
than
there's two kind of like lines, like a thick band is what I saw, and then like a raised area if you're
Yeah.
looking for it, right? Like the
Like
car. I can't see the car.
I can't either. I really cannot make out the
Can't I
car.
try? I try so hard and I can't.
Have you been able to, Heidi, at all, or Hiders?
What was that?
Have you been able to make out a car in any of the videos?
Have I been able to make out a car?
Yeah.
I mean, it did look like one in a couple of photos that I've seen.
Before we get too far off, do you want to pull this up? It's just here. Let me go to it so I can control it. Okay. Here it just is kind of like how you join the Masons Knights Templar here. A commandery of Knights Templar is traditionally the final York Rite body that a member joins. A candidate receives degrees in both chapter and council, but in the commandery he receives orders. Constituent commanderies operate under the Grand Commandery of Knights Templar of Arizona, which in turn operates under the Grand Encampment of Knights Templar of the United States of America. While the other three bodies of the York Rite, including Blue Lodge, require their candidates to believe in a supreme being, the commandery requires that a Sir Knight be ready to defend the Christian faith. During the regular Masonic year, in addition to stated conclaves, Knights Templars also convene special observances at Easter and Christmas. And then upon completion of the orders, the candidate is dubbed a knight and created a member of the Knights Templar. He is hereafter addressed as Sir Knight. So there were like a few interesting little things, like being that Nancy was so very religious, but they haven't really said what kind of religious.
Right. Does it say because women join into a different segregation?
Right, yeah, like,
I think that's part of it.
Yeah,
Are they Eastern Stars? Is that what?
Yeah, they might be. From what I know, like it's a man group, right? Like,
Sure. Well, yeah, but spouses, women in the family can join it. Eastern Star represents the women. I'm not sure about the chapter that you're speaking of. That's why I was asking.
yeah, I'm not sure. It's just what I quick found because I was like, is this a deep dive? I need to be deep diving into what I want to be talking about. But then I just watching the lab, I couldn't look away after this. I had to be like, is there Knights Templar in Arizona? Oh, okay, there is.
Now, how do we?
Right.
Have you gone back and looked to see if Tommaso's ever had a ring on his hand, or anybody else that?
I haven't, but it's definitely on the to-do list now.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
You know, just strange but true, I guess.
Right.
Mm-hmm.